Alright, so we are going to work on connecting Zoom and KHConf together so that you can hear the audio from Zoom in KHConf. So first off, we will need, you'll need to look at the requirements for it. I recommend Windows 10. You can do it on Mac OS, but GW Library will not work with it. I recommend 8 gigs of RAM. My computer is running 8 gigs of RAM and it kind of struggles with so many users, but if you don't have that many users, then you should be able to run it at least with 4. You'll need KHConf, the app, this one. I have it linked in here. It goes right to their website. You can download that and make sure it's the one that looks like this telephone down at the bottom. And then you'll need a separate device to hear the meeting. I have tried working through this, and basically what the driver does for it is makes a virtual audio cable, which makes your output become an input for KHConf. So that makes it, that's why a separate device is required, because you won't be able to have your output on Zoom to be your headset or your speakers. So first, let's get into it. Let's download the virtual audio cable, and it opens into this window. You want to click download, and that'll download a zip file. You want to show it in folder. Then you'll want to right click it. I have WinRAR, but if you have Windows 10, there should be an extract button. I'm just going to use WinRAR and extract to view cable driver. It'll just extract it to this folder. You'll double click that folder and it'll open up a bunch of files. This is kind of scary, so many files, but all you're looking for is these two, vCable setup or vCable setup 64. I'm going to use the 64 since my computer is a 64-bit computer. You'll need to run this in, run it as an administrator because it needs access to your drivers. And you'll want to select yes when it pops up. And then this window will appear. You'll want to click install driver. And it says installation complete and successful. You might want to reboot your system to finalize installation. I will recommend to reboot, but I'm not going to since it should appear right here. And I'll show you that again. You'll want to go down here to your headset or speaker volume where you can control your computer volume, and then you'll click the playback device and you'll try and scroll through here. I have a bunch, but you'll want to find cable input, VB audio virtual cable. And if you don't find that, that's why I would recommend restarting it. And if a restart doesn't help, I would recommend trying to install vCable driver again. If there's any problems with installing vCable, please contact me or comment below with any questions. Now, with that installed, we are going to, I already have KHConf installed, so you can go to this link here and it'll direct you to the install. So let's go to KHConf. We will want to, this is what I have open right now. We will want to go to settings in the top right corner and it'll open this window. It may be a little confusing, but all you'll need right now is line in. You'll want to click this drop down menu and you'll have a bunch of things. You may only have 2 things here, but you'll want to select cable output. And I have the trim all the way up. You may want to lower it by dragging it because Zoom may be very loud for on the phone hookup. So just be aware of that. And that should be it. The line out would be, the only thing is, this would be for whoever's using KHConf and they want to comment through KHConf, comment through the phone hookup. If you want to do this, we're not doing this, but If you want to do this, you'll select the drop-down menu and then select cable input. And that'll allow you to have comments through KHConf and into Zoom. So, and that should be it. You can click done and leave it there. I'm going to minimize it, so then we will go to Zoom. I have a meeting already open. I will blur out this meeting ID and when editing, but what you want to do is go down, make sure you go down into your bottom left-hand corner, select this menu here, and you want to select a speaker as cable input and select a microphone as cable output. I do recommend muting yourself on this one. Do not try and unmute unless you have comments through KHConf. Because if you have a comment through KHConf, I'm not sure on how that even works, but if you have a comment through KHConf, you'll want to unmute it. We're not doing that, so it doesn't really matter. But you want to make sure that cable input is selected for a speaker so then the brothers and sisters can listen on the phone hookup. And then a microphone if you have people who want to comment. And that should be it. I have this one. I'm not really able to test it, but if you do want to test it, you can have some other people join and you can call in. And this blue bar, this bar here will light up blue, showing that people are talking. If it isn't, please comment below or with any questions, contact me with the comments. You can always just go through this settings, make sure everything is set correctly. Thank you for watching, and I think that's it. Let's check the instructions. Yeah, make sure PC is always muted and test a meeting. You'll always will want to test a meeting. Well, I think that's it. Thank you for watching this video, and please leave me any questions that you have in the comments below. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a good day.